love. At the end of the day, I go home loving this dog, and he's a big goof, but he's awesome. I'm third generation. My father was NYPD, my grandfather was NYPD, and my other grandfather was Nassau County. So I've kind of been born and raised into a police family.
My best friend, you know, and she's gonna have the same thing with Mac. They're just, they are amazing dogs, and, except when they whine. German Shepherds whine a lot, in case you guys were wondering.
You have a partner that can save your life. He can indicate on an explosive, he can save many other lives. And the trust that I have to have in him, it's like nothing else.
Column left, right! Column left, right! Watch your dog!
I wanted to tell you a little bit about this facility. It's probably the largest in the country that's dedicated to transportation and transport only. Investing in these dogs and the canines is probably the best barrier we can put between the bad guy and us. For the investment we put in these dogs and what they give back to us is 20-fold. These dogs have so much utility to us and do so much good. If the average person was aware of it, they'd be amazed. There's a whole testing process that takes a couple of weeks, so they're with us for a couple of weeks before we assign them to police officers. And then once we do assign them, we try to match personality to dog. Officer Schmidt is a relatively new officer. She has about 4 years experience. She's had some exposure to canine in her home life, as she's very familiar with one of our ex-canine handlers, so she knows what to expect. We looked into her career, and her career in the past 4 years has been very active. She's not afraid to take on problems or people, and we look for people that are responsible, and she's shown us that she's responsible.
That's my man! That's my boy! That's my boy! Yes, good boy!
He's got a lot of puppy energy, and I grew up playing sports, and my activity level has been pretty high, so I think we're compatible in that area.
He's not a pet, and he's not a full tool. He's a very social, usable resource, and you know, when he lives at home with the family, he has to be social and be with people, just like he has to be social here at work. But these dogs are very high drive. They love to work. They're looking for a toy all the time. Their whole reason in doing any of this work is that they want to play. So the thing that makes them happy is they get to have a toy and play with it. You know, it's all positive reinforcement on the dogs.
Hey, good job! That's the man!
It's a lot of work. I never expected it to be this much work, but it's a great time, great experience. I need more work than the dog does. The dog picked it up within a month, and now here I am working on myself. Go get it. Where'd it go? Go get it. He thinks I threw a ball, but it was really a snowball. He's not going to find it in the snow.
Well, at the time, I was in Canine working with Bud, and Allison was working patrol in Penn Station, and she was in the police booth right outside of the waiting room. And I walked up, I happened to catch a glance at her, and Bud walked right into the booth, hopped on her lap, she saw him, she saw me, and that's it. The rest is history.
Okay.
What's kind of ironic is that I've been allergic to dogs my whole life.
So they always wanted to have a dog in our family, but we were unable to.
So yeah, so we've never owned a dog, we've never had a dog as a pet, we've never had a cat as a pet. So she didn't really grow up in an environment with animals in the house.
There it is. Anthony worked with Bud for 7 years. I saw the relationship they had together. Knowing him and meeting him and seeing his bond that he had with Bud, it was kind of one of the reasons I wanted to get into this unit. You guys want to go for a walk? Bud, you want to go? Come on, Bud. Come on, Mac.
You go for a walk? Oh, yes.
Yes, you do. Stay. Stay.
At first, she was a little jealous of anywhere I'd go, he'd follow with his eyes. But over the last couple of years, especially since he retired, that's gone to her too. He focuses a lot on her, and we were worried when Mac came in that it was going to be, oh, that's my mommy. No, that's my mommy. But so far, it's been smooth sailing. Let's hope it stays that way.
Track. Oh, you stinker.
Come on. Val, what's this?
What is this? Are you kidding me?
You got me?
My father moved to Malvern when he was young with my grandparents, and the McDonald family's from Malvern as well. They got to know each other throughout town. Patty McDonald's the mayor of Malvern.
I mean, I've known Allison since she was a child. I've known the Schmidt family before Allison was born.
I had the good fortune to know Stephen a little bit, and he really, truly was a great man. So we were all sorry last year when he died, and I know his son Connor as well, and they brought up a really remarkable young man as well. Patty and Stephen both should be really proud of how they raised him so well, Connor.
I actually got to choose the name for Mac. We name all our dogs after fallen heroes, police officers, soldiers that have lost their life in the line of duty.
So she called and she had asked Connor and I, would you mind if I named the dog after Stephen? And Connor and I were blown away.
I knew it would be an awesome tribute, and he unfortunately passed away in January. So the timing of it, and knowing the McDonald family, knowing his inspiration for police departments, and it was very nice to hear Patty be very grateful about naming him Mac.
I was not the dog person. Stephen grew up with the dog. And when we moved here to Malvern, Stephen wanted a dog, and I was like, no way, because I did not grow up with the dog. Now we have Murphy, who was named after Michael Murphy, the Navy SEAL who was killed. And so we tell his story when people ask us, how did you get Murphy? And so, like Mac, Murphy is, the dog we named after someone very special, Michael Murphy. I feel very blessed that Allison chose Mac for Stephen.
His story has been a huge inspiration for, I think, every police officer, especially in New York City, and everyone knows his story, and he's been a great inspiration for all of us. It's Mac's first time in Penn Station today. We're getting him used to the environment, people, sounds, noises, sirens, the train car, the vibration of the floor. Everything's new to him, so he's getting used to it. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Sit. He's never been on an escalator his whole life, so we're going to work him on that, see how he feels. It's a lot for them. Sit. Sit. He's just excited because he hears all the other dogs. Break. Sit. Stay. Leave it. Leave it. Sit. Sit. Leave it. I'm getting there. I'm not 100%, but I'm learning with him. He's learning a lot quicker than me, but I feed off of him, and this is all new for me as well. Heel. Hey, go heel. Good boy. Okay, good boy. Yes. This is the best part to him. He loves this. We just hit our halfway point in training. Yes.
So we're about 6-7 weeks in. I'm very happy with his progress. He's healing a lot better. We've been practicing on that, practicing on the sit and stay off leash, which he's working on, but it's going to take a lot of time at home as well. The bond we've developed right now it's inseparable, and I take him home. Not many people realize that this dog is with me 24/7. When people at home, they have a pet. When you go to work, you leave that dog home. I have the privilege of taking him with me. What do I got? What do I got? Oh. Sit. Yes, good boy. Go get it. Good boy. Good boy. Check here. Come. Check here. Yes, good boy. It's not the toy that gets changed out. We have millions of towels at our facility because each scent is a different towel. So at first, like the black powder, we actually take a plastic bag and roll the black powder within the towel. So that's when they're playing with it, they are breathing in that scent. So when they're breathing in that scent, they think, okay, this is fun, this is exciting for me, let's go find that scent. So now when they search the train car and they smell that, they're like, oh, my toy's here. Heel. Good boy. Yes. Heel. Today is certification day. It's a very exciting day. We've worked very hard to be here. It's going to be nerve-wracking because now it's not training, now it's real life, and we'll be in Grand Central Penn Station. But we're excited to be out there and excited to certify, really. We got to get past that first. You want to go to work? Seek, check, check. Sit. Yes, that's my man. That's my man. Yes.
Okay, open area search. You have 2 hides.
Okay, sounds good. Come here. Sit. You want to go to work? Seek. Yes, sit. Good boy! Yes, haha! Good boy! Good boy! You brought me right to it. We are certified, officially certified. Now, I know he's excited to go to work, and he did such a good job. 12-week course, a lot of hard work, dedication, but it's all paid off.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Good boy. Come here. Here's my paperwork. Thank you. Good boy, Mac.
This day marks the beginning of 13 new canine teams who will be working day and night to keep New York and Connecticut residents and their visitors safe. Anyone who tells you training a dog is easy never went through explosive protection school. Well, now Matt gets to wear his shield to work every day, and he's earned it. He's worked very hard to be here, and we're very grateful to have this experience. Canine 6-7 Essential. Security inspection, Ronkonkoma Station. I work 19/07, which is 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's 12-hour tours, and each night could be a different location. We're going to do a security inspection. We do about 5 or 6 a night, depending on where we're located. We do different locations. If there's a busier train station, we try and stay there for a long period of time. We check the station, check the waiting rooms, see if there's any suspicious vehicles.
I'm aware of the danger. I've always said that I had the good fortune to work in some nice precincts in Manhattan that were relatively low crime. But, I was always aware and always stated to other people that, anything can happen at any place at any time. I don't worry on a daily basis about it. I think that the training that she's undergone has made her well equipped to do the job that she's got to do.
My first bag I ever searched outside of training was probably the scariest, just because, what happens if he indicates? It's not training anymore. It's my first real bag, and the 3 months worth of training really helped us get to that point. And I trust Mac 100%, and thankfully I do, because I wouldn't be able to do this job if I did not trust him.
The one absolutely unselfish friend that man can have in this selfish world, the one that never deserts him, the one that never proves ungrateful or treacherous, is his dog. And that's so true. I mean, as Mac is to Allison, Murphy is to me.
The first week it was kind of a little crazy. It was untrained dogs, but now, oh, shoot. What happened? Don't get this on film.